Welcome back to another Scambait sniper video. This might not be the content that you're used to, but I'm putting together a new office here, my new command center. And this is going to be some of the new content that I'm going to produce because I really love InfoSec and cybersecurity. And I think that I can show you guys something that you might not have seen before. These two things, this is the OMG Plug and this is the programmer that goes with it. And these two things together can do some damage without people even knowing. You might have heard of the OMG Cable. These are two cables. One of them is a USB Type-C cable and the other one's a regular lightning cable. And they look completely benign, like the ones that you would get at the store from Apple or from Samsung. But when you plug them into your computer, they can inject keystrokes or act as a keylogger, completely remote. So that's how this works as well. You plug it into the computer, and then you can manipulate it and inject everything through your phone without ever having to be next to the person. Let's start with the box. So this is the first one, and this is going to be the plug. You get a little card. It has all the information, like the specifications. Pause that and read it for yourself if you want. And then we have a cute little dime bag that comes with the plug for safekeeping. And this is what the plug looks like. It has that little OMG logo on it and a little rope at the end of it so that you can attach it to a keychain or something. It also comes with a sticker. Okay, so this is what the cable programmer looks like. This is the standard OMG cable programmer. So this is what you would use to connect the OMG plug to your PC without launching the payload. That's kind of important. Because, for instance, with this, it's similar to the cable, so you would do the same thing if you wanted to program the cable. Whenever I was purchasing the cable option, I went for the one that had both USB A and C, which is this one right here. That way that I'm future-proofing it, so whenever I buy the other USB Type-C, because there's USB Type-C to USB Type-C cables, whenever I get those in the future, or if I need those, I'll have the programmer for it. So now I have all the possible versions of it. Over here also, I have a plug that detects the OMG devices. So just in case you've never seen an OMG cable before, I wanted to show you what a regular USB cable will look like when it's plugged in. And just pay attention to this area right here. This area is gonna light up red if it's an OMG cable. So this should be a regular cable. Nothing red should be lighting up right now. There, nothing red is lighting up. So now we're gonna take an OMG cable and plug that in. So this is an OMG cable, both of these are. Plugged in. Watch what happens when I plug it into the computer. Look at this little part right here. Immediately red. Very red, very red. That's how you know it's bad. Options that you can select here when you go press save is to put it on the boot slot. Okay? So what that means is whenever you plug this back in, this is the script that will run. And because I'm doing the example one right now, where it just opens Notepad, that's what it's gonna run whenever I plug it in. So right now, plug it in. Because it has a delay of 3000, it just waits a little bit, and then it starts. And there it goes. Okay, so what I did right now is you just go to this website. This one's called Ducky Toolkit or Duck Toolkit, and you can access any kind of payloads you want. So you can like literally pre-select it and create it, or you can go to what other people have already created. So I just got one of the test ones so you can see what happens. So let's go over to this. I'm gonna paste this in. So right now I could be connected via my phone to this, and I could be pressing this, but for ease of OBS capture and everything, I'm gonna do it from my phone or from my computer. So right now I'm gonna press run. Let's see what happens. Right now it's running. Yep, there we go. Once we plug this in, this will launch a Wi-Fi, a wireless network, and it'll be called OMG. You can log into it by typing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the password. And it can also be configured to run a payload at boot, which is what I've done as an example here. This is a very benign payload. It does nothing to your computer, it's just for demonstration, but something way worse could be put in. You could put in a hard drive wiper, you could put in a credential stealer, or like a network grabber, something that grabs all the Wi-Fi's around you so you can identify your victim. You can do a lot of damage with this, and the best part is that you can connect it remotely. So what I'm going to do now is on my phone, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to connect to this network. I'm going to go to OMG, and then I'm going to go to 192.168.4.1, and I'm going to wait until it connects. Well, while we're waiting for this thing to connect, I can maybe show you some settings. Right here, you can access this. You can change the name of this device. You can also change the name of the Wi-Fi that's created. Same for the password. You can use this device, as I mentioned before, to scan. So, for instance, when you plug this into a computer, instead of running like a hard drive wiper or the notepad, you can scan for all the Wi-Fi's or other networks around you. So now that we're connected, you can see this connected at the top. It's nice and blue, so it's very visible. And from here, you can select whichever payload you would want. For this demonstration, I'm going to select slot 1, and I'm going to load it. Now the new payload is loaded. This is all happening remote. I'm going to press run. Let's see what happens. Look at that. We got Windows 93. Totally not a virus. Trust me, I'm a dolphin. This is for demo purposes, just funny, harmless stuff. But in the right hands, this can do a lot of damage. I just wanted to give an example of how we could use this for fun, because not everything has to be bad in life. I hope you've enjoyed this first look at the OMG Cable and the OMG Plug. If you haven't already, go take a look at some of their other products. These cables will blow your mind what they're capable of doing. Until next time, I'm Scambait Sniper, signing out.